Well, what's been the just kind of the mood around the team over the last several days since the big win Tuesday night?
Oh yeah, I feel like it's always good vibes around the whole team, but just better vibes because we pulled off the win versus Duke. So that's what I say. Yeah.
What you personally that kind of spurt there in the second half? I think 3 straight buckets and some other big plays. What did that kind of mean to you to get going at early stages?
Oh yeah, it just meant a lot because I knew my team needed something from me because I started off the game slow. So coach was just telling me just pick it up. So I felt like I just picked it up right there. Just tell my team get the win.
Do you think they feed you? Coach Pope said Thursday that you were kind of an energy guy for this team. Do you think others kind of feed off that energy?
Yeah. I'll say, like he said, I'm an energy dude, and I feel like my energy up, and I'm running the court, blocking shots. My team feed off that, and we all just eat.
Did you know that your toe was on the line on that 3?
I actually didn't. I thought I was behind the line at first, but then after watching it on clips and stuff, I was like, dang.
What was that? That would have been, even if your foot wasn't behind, that would have been your first 3, but you keep taking them and taking them. Just, what's your confidence level right now in your ability to shoot the 3, and did you hesitate at all on that one?
Nah, just getting up reps in practice with nobody watching, just getting up a lot of reps, so I kind of confidence to take it in the game like I did. We was down, so I just feel like it was a lot of confidence just to take it, so yeah.
Is that something the coaching staff has basically told you since you came in, that they have confidence in you that you basically have the green light to take shots like that?
Not like just like as you're saying it, but like just saying like I can get them up. Like if I'm working on them, making them in practice, coming in on my own, just getting up a whole bunch of threes, not just like jacking them if I'm not working on it, like in practice or whatever. So yeah.
But that shot, that open shot, top of the key, something like that, they
yes,
want
sir.
you to take.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Pope was asked after the game, like, okay, what's the key to making sure you guys manage success well, right? Like, you guys get this big win, right? You don't want to get too confident, right? So the older guys play a lot. Obviously, you're a younger guy, but how do you guys make sure to manage success well? You get this big win, but make sure to stay humble instead.
Like you said, just like don't get too big headed and like coming in like we just won the national championship. We gotta take every game like it's a big game. Put that game past us now. We're looking at Lipscomb, and that's the next big game that we focus on.
You guys have a 24-hour rule, or what is it after a big win?
Well, he was just saying like he didn't want us like on social media as much just because he knew like we might get big headed just because all the love we got. So I feel like just we got order due, so like they was just telling us how like to stay off our phone for a little bit and just seek it in with our team and stuff. So yeah.
There's a extra confidence you guys get after a big win, right? So you don't want to get too confident, but you tuck a little bit of that confidence kind of in your back pocket, like okay, we know we can beat one of the top dogs, so that kind of gives you guys extra confidence.
Nah, for sure. I feel like it'll give any team confidence, just like third game in beating a decent opponent like Duke, so I feel like that'll help our confidence for the rest of the season.
The UK released the Journey video last night, just like a recap of the Duke game, and at halftime it sounded like when Mark Pope came in, the first thing he did was ask you all what's going on, like what to fix. Is that something he's always done? Is that normal to you? Is that?
I actually got like it's the first time a coach ever like just had us like talk among ourselves, like in huddles and stuff, just like in practice. Like if we're like turning the ball over, or like he huddles all up, he lets us talk first and then coach is second, because like we're the dudes out there playing, so like we see everything. He want to hear like what we have to say about it, so like we can fix it, the coaches can fix it and stuff like that.
We got a little snippet from like Andrew of what some of the things that he saw in that video. What do you remember from that halftime, conversation with Coach, and what you all saw and what he saw, and ended up being one of the major changes into that second half against Duke?
I think the biggest thing was just our transition defense and just stopping Cooper Flagg and the other kid, number 7, just from getting 2 feet in and knocking down the little mini. So just using our championship chest, like they said in the video, and I feel like we picked it up the second half.
Is transition defense, is that the main thing then, you think, for that second half?
Yeah, for sure.
You guys improved on your interior defense as well in that second half after Duke was kind of getting almost whatever they wanted there in the first half. You guys kind of bowed up. So is that a point of emphasis too? I think Pope has mentioned it in recent games too, like giving up too many offensive rebounds. So for you and the other bigs, is that a priority for you three really? Like, all right, we got to be better both on defense and rebounding.
Yeah, not for sure. So like our first our first game, I think we got out rebounded. So the next practice, like we was just practicing all rebounding stuff, and then feel like we responded well in the following game, and then ever since that, that haven't been a problem. But just being a big, I feel like me and Amari just always got to clean up the boards and play good defense for our team and stuff like that.
How far do you think your conditioning's come since when you got here in June to right now?
Can you repeat that one?
Your conditioning, how far do you think that's improved since you got here?
No, yeah, I feel like it's improved a lot. We have one of the best strength coaches in here. He's working with me after practice, before, off days. I'm going in there getting a little stuff on a bike, treadmill, whatever it is, so I'm going to be in the best condition.
Is that Coach Towner, Wells, or both, or who?
You saw what?
Who have you been working with mainly?
Randy.
Randy Towner. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And so what exactly have you been doing? What's kind of your?
So it's just like different stuff like he brought to us like from the league and like how they stay in shape. So just like pacing myself on the bike or doing like 15 seconds on the treadmill, 50 seconds off, little sprints on the court and just different things like that. He'll switch it up. When
you are such an energy guy, is it difficult to not kind of overdo it right off the bat as soon as you get in the game?
I mean, nah. Like as soon as I step in the game, Coach called my name, I'm just ready, bringing energy from the jump. So yeah, I wouldn't say like it rises up. I say like once I step on the court, then that's when it starts.
Okay. And then I mean, just this style of play, how much different is that from a conditioning perspective? That's one of the things the guys have talked about early on. Like you really got to get used to it.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's the main thing I'll say. Just like the fast pace, the moving, 3 seconds like down the court whenever we inbound it. I'll say you got to be in the top shape just to be able to run this offense for real. So I feel like we all understood the assignment and got in shape like as soon as we got here.
And with Lamont, how obviously I know you guys aren't matched up a ton together, but it seems like he really kind of harasses big men too when he's on the ball. What's it like playing against him?
Like just in practice, like even if you got him down low, you gotta like really take care of the ball because he's pulling the chair or he's stealing it, finding some way just a top defender in the nation. So yeah.
How has that made you better, kind of getting a different look from seeing a point guard do something like that?
Yeah, just I feel like it helps like me and Amari just like when we get switched on the guard, how to like protect it, how not to like just draw like offensive foul, and like I feel like that really helps us.
How did that environment and that game where you kind of had to grind it out down the stretch, how did that bring you guys together maybe as a team even more?
Yeah, I just feel like it just made us like we can trust each other more. I just feel like when adversity hit, we all just stuck together. Nobody was just like head down, blaming somebody, and I just feel like that brought us closer.
What kind of reaction have you gotten from the fans since the win?
Just a whole bunch of love, how we all played well, how everybody was doubting us like going into the game, and just how we responded and got the win for Kentucky.
How much do you pay attention to that before the game, seeing people doubting you guys?
Yeah, I try not to play too much, but like it's all over the internet, so like you really can't miss it. But if I see it, I'll just keep scrolling or going on my day for real.
Do you guys look at the rankings when they come out?
Yeah, I feel like everybody do. So I haven't seen them like since, but yeah, I'll peep at it.
Can you tell us anything about Lipscomb? What have y'all done in the film so far on them?
Yeah, just a whole bunch of three-point shooters, physical team. Can't just like go in there think you go walk over them because they go put up a fight, and yeah. Just a whole bunch of love, how we all played well, how everybody was doubting us like going into the game, and just how we responded and got the win for Kentucky.
How much do you pay attention to that before the game, seeing people doubting you guys?
Yeah, I try not to play too much, but like it's all over the internet, so like you really can't miss it. But if I see it, I'll just keep scrolling or going on my day for real.
Do you guys look at the rankings when they come out?
Yeah, I feel like everybody do. So I haven't seen them like since, but yeah, I'll peep at it.
Can you tell us anything about Lipscomb? What have y'all done in the film so far on them?
Yeah, just a whole bunch of three-point shooters, physical team. Can't just like go in there think you go walk over them because they go put up a fight, and yeah.
So I've been asked this before, but Coach Pope's spoken to us a little bit about conditioning, trying to get the team up to speed. I know a lot of work was done in the summer and in preseason for that. But just from your perspective, what's the conditioning process been like here, especially to play the fast pace that Pope wants you guys to do?
Yeah, just most of us just getting extra reps in with our strength and conditioning coach, Randy, getting like team sprints in, just hitting the weight room, like putting up extra shots, getting one-on-one workouts, and all the little things that help our conditioning so we can play Mark's post offense.
Yeah, Lamont was telling me a second ago about how I think you guys are doing this new thing in practice where it's like really quick from one thing to the other in like 20-minute stretches, not a huge break in between different segments. What's just that like going through in practice, and how can you feel it translating from practice to the games?
Yeah, like you said, Coach just like emphasized that into our practices, so I feel like it's just helping us. Like we'll do like a 15, 20 minutes, like Lamont said, segments of like down, back down, scrimmaging, transition defense, just a whole bunch of drills, and like he gives us like 10 seconds to like rest, but it's really like 5 seconds. And like it's just a whole bunch of like moving and sprinting for the whole 20, and I feel like it just translates to the game because like we're always moving, back on defense. Offense is fast-paced, so I feel like it's helping a lot.
Is it one of those things where, your hands are on your knees and you're really tired in practice, but it's going to pay off, a couple days down the road in the game?
Yeah, no, for sure. I just feel like that's all I think about, like just do it for my brother's teammates, so just keep pushing, no fold.
Is that part of the game plan, just wear teams down pretty much?
Yeah, no, for sure, because, we got a deep team, so just feel like our rotations and us being in condition can wear down a lot of teams in the country.
They always talk about how good the BBN travels. What was it like down in Atlanta?
Yeah, no, for sure. I couldn't, everybody was just talking, coming in my ears. I was like, I just gotta see it to believe it. But when I was there, it was crazy, just hearing all the chants and seeing all the fans really travel that far. So.
How did it feel when you were making your run here in the, crowd kind of rallying behind you?
I was just in the moment, just hooping on the court. So, I can hear them, cheering, but I was just trying to really get that win, so yeah.
That jumper, how confident did it feel when you lifted to take it?
It felt pretty good. It left my hands good. I knew I kind of already made it, just how my form was, and I held my shot there, so yeah.
How devastated were you when you realized it was a 2 instead of a 3?
I was kind of sick, but 2 points is 2 points. Help get closer to cut the lead, so I'll take it.
But Pope's talk about your shooting, your teammates have talked about it, how it's like they've seen it in practice all the time. How much have you been kind of waiting for that big moment to, kind of prove that it's an in-game thing too, beyond just what you've been able to do in practice?
Yeah, just getting a lot of shots up so I can get my confidence, working with the coaches so I can take them and not turn them down when I'm in big games like that, so.
He talked about you doing a study on each player and finding how long your all's individual runs are and how to maximize that. Did you kind of feel in the moment that you were kind of having your run when it was that 2-3 minute stretch for you?
Yeah, not for sure, because I wasn't feeling fatigue at all, and I just feel like the crowd helped me stay moving, energized, and stuff like that. So yeah.
He talked about staying in the moment and every game being the most important game on the schedule. Going into the Duke game, preparing for Bucknell, how to not overlook it. How do you not let the Duke win kind of linger too long and kind of keep the focus on what's ahead with Lipscomb?
Yeah, like you said, just take one game at a time, and he gives us a little, I wouldn't say a time limit, but a couple hours just to enjoy it and then just get ready for our next opponent.
Obviously, every team is a work in progress. You don't want to peak now. So when you watch the Duke film, were you guys able to pinpoint anything that you guys want to work on or get better at?
Yeah, not for sure. I feel like that's with any of our games. I don't feel like we play a perfect game, so I feel like there's many things we can work on and stuff like that.
What are some of those things that Coach Pope maybe identified, you personally or as a group?
Yeah, as a group, I'll say our transition D. Me personally, just being better ball screen D, doing my job on the offensive glass and rebounding. Well, I need to take a big step on, but yeah, other than that, I feel like we're playing well.
Coach Pope talked about, by the time he even went into the locker room at halftime, you guys as players had already kind of identified some of the issues from the first half, began implementing a plan to fix that in the second half. Just how unique is that, I guess, from your perspective, to be on the team where the coach is allowing the players to kind of lead the way at halftime and not necessarily be yelling at you guys, and letting you guys figure it out yourselves?
Yeah, not for sure. I feel like that's it's different as a coach because last year, just coming from where I'm used to coaches talking first and players not talking if we're down, coaches yelling. I feel like he keeps his composure, doesn't freak out or nothing like that. I feel like that makes us stay chill as players, and just him letting us talk first, just because we're out there playing. I feel like it helps the whole like team and coaches, staff, all that.
Yeah, does it help having, I guess, such a veteran team when you have guys like Amari, Lamont, Kerr, just guys who are 5th, 6th year guys? Does that help you guys kind of work through that process during the halftime break as well?
Yeah, for sure. Just because Lamont been to a Final Four, Kerr played in a tournament, Amari been in college, AC, just all the older dudes know how it should go. So I feel like that helps us. Yeah.
Coach Pope does seem really chill. Like, what does he say to you guys when you're trailing at the half?
I mean, he tells us like what we need to do, or like for lacking or something, he tells us to pick it up. But like other than that, like he's really chill. Like just tells us like for playing slow, like play faster, like forget our rebound, just little stuff like that.
We saw in that Journey video, Cooper spinning into a steal. Was that something that he saw in real time, Pope saw in real time? Was that something that popped up on the scout? Like, how long did you all see that kind of developing to be able to execute that down the stretch?
Yeah, well, just like going into the game, like scouting report, that's part of scout, just knowing like players go-to move or like what move they're like counter very well. But like I feel like he was doing it all game, so I just feel like we knew like as players just playing. That he was going to make that spin, and Ortega right there to get it for win it still.
How does it feel when like you see something like that and you're able to execute it in real time and go like, man, like it worked?
It just feels great, like because if you just stick to the plan, scouting report, then good things happen like that. So just keep sticking with it.
Have you had a coach that saw things in real time, kind of 2, 3, 4 steps ahead the way Pope does?
I'm not sure I have, but like I wouldn't say I haven't because I had some good coaches in the past. But just Coach Pope is a great coach, I would say.
With Coach Pope being a Kentucky guy and that is a rivalry game, could you guys tell how much that meant to him to get that win?
Yeah, no, for sure. Just like him playing here and him telling us like how much it means to him, not only him, just like to the whole community and us. So. Yeah.